In this village, anyone who falls asleep ends up dreaming about a moving scarecrow. One morning, a few children snuck into the eerie farmland while the adults weren't paying attention. They were terrified by the scarecrows hanging all around, but Tom, the boldest of the group, wanted to understand why the scarecrows kept appearing in their dreams. Determined, he began digging, and just as they had seen in their dreams, he unearthed a metal box. Without hesitation, Tom opened the lid. Suddenly, his body began to tremble uncontrollably. Then, as if possessed, he shoved a pair of silver dentures into his mouth and viciously bit Bill, who was standing next to him. Panicked, Sarah ran home to get help. Her father quickly returned carrying the injured Bill. Thankfully, his life wasn't in danger. Their mother called for a doctor, who examined the wound and assumed it was just an animal attack. He prescribed some antibiotics and painkillers. Only then did the parents begin to calm down a little. Sarah, however, decided to keep what really happened a secret. She knew if her parents found out the truth, she'd be in serious trouble. That night, just as Sarah fell asleep, a loud noise jolted her awake. Holding her breath, she listened carefully and realized the sound was coming from her brother's room. She got up quickly to check on him. When she entered the room, she saw Bill violently shaking. Pulling back his blanket, she was horrified to find numerous tentacles writhing across his body. Screaming, she rushed to her parents' room, but by the time her father arrived, Bill was gone. All that remained was a large pool of blood. Her father immediately gathered the villagers and searched the nearby woods, but there was no sign of Bill. Still, Sarah kept the truth to herself. The next morning, she went to the church and prayed for her brother's safe return. Just then, Tom showed up at the church entrance. He told Sarah he couldn't remember anything about what had happened that day. Sarah recounted everything that occurred. After hearing it all, Tom felt guilty, believing it was his fault that Bill had gone missing. He decided to go look for him alone. He ran back toward the scarecrows, and not long after, he saw Bill standing directly in front of him, completely naked.